What's up, guys? This is Erico here, and welcome to this week's Armor Show. Ask me anything, and super excited as usual to see who we have on the other side of the world. We have something called something or someone. I don't know how to read this. Oh, what does it say? I would like a call from you today. She asked me Thursday. Is it she? I hope it's she. I think it's Desia. I'm gonna guess this name is pronounced Desia. We're gonna go for this. Let's see what happens. I get more nervous than them. Never know what they're gonna say.
Hello?
Hello, is this Desia? Is it?
Awesome.
How do you pronounce your name?
Deasia.
Deasia. Oh my god, I was so far away. Deasia.
Yeah.
Wow. What kind of name is that?
My grandmother came up with it.
Oh wow. Okay. Where am I calling right now?
Well, I live in Georgia, so you're calling Georgia, Warner Robins, Georgia.
Okay, nice, beautiful. So anyway, Deasia, so welcome to Amma Show. Ask me anything. It's all yours.
Okay, wow, so awesome. Okay, so my mom passed away or transitioned in April 2013. 2018 this year, and I kind of found yours. Just trying to figure out, I guess, the death process and all that stuff, and meditation and all that stuff. I stumbled upon you, and it's just been. I don't want to say hard, but like well, trying to do the law of attraction and all that stuff with sometimes you have those the moments of dealing with the loss and all that stuff. So I guess how do you how do you go through processing a loss so great and while you're still trying to manifest and life and all that stuff is happening.
Okay, so do you mean so number one, how to deal with loss? The second thing is what? How to stay positive, you mean manifesting the things you want in life?
Yes.
Okay, so first of all is like this. First of all, to understand that we do not actually die because energy can never die. And this is just science. This is nothing too crazy because science already determines that no energy can be destroyed. And everything is energy. So we understand that much. And meaning that we only transition, so we only go from, this is what you said yourself as well. So we go from one form to another. We keep moving. um and so in knowing that, I think it's just knowing that actually death is more, what's most painful about it, because my granddad just passed away. I think it was last month. And so going through, I guess, a process similar to what you're talking about is just understanding that, first of all, nothing dies, so it keeps going. And also that death is not actually what we think it is. In this society, which kind of like pretty much determines and have brainwashed us through conditioning, how death is so bad and all the rest of it. It's actually the only pain that death comes from the attachment. So our attachment to that person, right?
Right.
So it's like, because we feel like we're used to that person, or we have a lot of love for that person. So that's why that letting them go period is very hard. It's very hard for us. So I think it's the practice of detachment and knowing that actually there's a better place. Now, where is that better place? I actually just finished a event in London, and we were talking about this as well, because people were asking what is the purpose in life. And I don't know if you've ever thought about it this way before, but we come into this world um And a lot of us, we think that, hey, we want to live longer. Yet there's a lot of yogis out there who are waiting for that day to be able to transcend. I don't know if you're aware of that. That's the whole purpose of why they want to open up their chakras and the crown chakra so they can exit. Which is quite ironic because a lot of people now, they search on YouTube because they want to open their third eye and crown chakra and they don't even know why. It just seems like the fun thing to do these days. But basically, the purpose of transcending is because when they get into that meditation, they want to find that love and peace and that blissful state. So if you think about it this way, right? A lot of people in life today, they always say they want to live longer, meaning they want a prolonged experience of life, right? Now,
Right.
now, now, I don't know if you ever thought about this before, but the way to actually live longer and get a longer experience of life is actually to live very depressed, very stressed, very upset. And what I and what
Oh
I
wow.
mean and what and what I mean by that is if you think about it, every time you are in like pain or suffering, time is it kind of goes really slow and it's very, and you just want time, you want it to pass by, but it's not passing by. And what's interesting is this: when we are happy, let's say we're with a loved one and we just want those moments to last longer, and the happier we are and the more we don't want that time to pass by, the faster it passes by, right?
Right.
So if we understand this, it actually gives us an indication already to our purpose in life. Because once we are done with our purpose in this physical form in this lifetime, obviously it's time to go. So how does time get a lot faster in this lifetime is by enjoying ourselves, because it's our purpose to find and search for happiness, search
Yes.
for love. So
Thank you.
so in actual fact, if you look at a lot of Indian cultures, they actually celebrate death, and it becomes like a total different experience to how most people see it. So I guess that's the first thing in the terms of levels of understanding. Then what happens is beyond that, when I don't know, do you ever practice meditation?
Yes, I kind of learned through you when looking at some of your videos,
Okay. Okay.
different ones.
So when it comes to meditation, I mean, aside from what's very popular today, where they all talk about guided meditation and visualization and all this, if we go back to the original form of meditation, it's nothingness. So we actually don't think about anything, and then we get ourselves into this state where we get into this blissful state, and we become one with the universe. And so when that actually happens, and in those states, you will actually be able to find that it's actually beautiful outside of this physical limitation. And so, in actual fact, you and what you class as lost today will actually just return as one and just be together again. And
Yes.
so how do we process this and get over it? It's about, okay, detachment, knowing that, hey, energy never dies and she's still out there and she's at a much better place. And now it's time for us to, hey, how do we now experience life to the maximum? How do we find love? How do we continue to be kind and practice positivity, and then allow this lifetime to witness and enjoy this lifetime, and to get to the end of it knowing that we're all going to return to source, which is actually we'll all be just one big ball of love at the end of it. I don't know if that makes any sense to you, or it's a bit too crazy and understanding.
No, it actually makes sense. It's just sometimes I guess I've been trying to manifest things like right now I work kind of about an hour and a half from where I live, and I have small kids, so I've been trying to manifest getting a job that's closer to home,
Mm-hmm.
and it seems as if like I felt that I was where I was supposed to be because my current workplace was close to my where my mom was, so I
Mm-hmm.
can stop by and visit her more. But now that she's gone. It's kind of like now I need to be closer to my kids. So just trying to manifest things and things not happening as quickly or as I would like and stuff during this time, and trying to just figure out, because like you said, what we are taught to believe is not really what happens.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So what do you think's, because when it comes to manifestation, first thing to understand that manifestation is always working for us, like whether we like it or not. It's not that it's not working. It's just so that we need to understand what the difference is between our subconscious mind and our conscious mind, whether we are actually manifesting the things that we want, or we are actually manifesting the things that we don't want. Does that make sense?
Right. Yes.
Yeah. So I think it's just the more we get ourselves into alignment, the faster we are to manifest things. Um, Manifestation doesn't actually take a lot of time. Like things can be instant as long as we're in absolute alignment. So I think one thing for you is just to practice getting into alignment, Deasia.
Okay.
So I've got I'll tell you what I'll do, Deasia, because I actually have a course, an online course. It's called Absolute Alignment. I think
Okay.
I think on the website it's about $1,000, but how about I give you it as a gift?
Oh wow,
Yeah.
that would be awesome.
So I'll
Yeah.
do this. Afterwards, I'll speak to the team about it, and then maybe if you drop me your, actually, I'll probably have your details, and I'll just get the team to drop you an email with the login details, and then I think that will really help you.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Nice. Thanks a lot, Deasia. It's been an absolute pleasure speaking to you. I'll be
His
send
name is so awesome. Thank you so much.
I'll be sending you a lot of love and energy. God bless you.
You too.
Have a beautiful day, and if anything else, drop me a message. I'm here to help.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Namaste to you.
You too.
That was quite emotional, huh? Just ended it on a little tear. What can we say? Sometimes in life things happen. We got to deal with it. Like we all go through pain. But let me tell you something. I always say nature is our best indication to how life is. Like there's no such thing as a storm that lasts forever. Always understand that after a negative, there's always a positive. After a positive, there's always a negative. And this is just the ride that we go through in this experience. And so we just got to look at the positive side of everything and the blessing of everything. And just in this lifetime, I guess, practice kindness. Give love to everybody who needs it and play the best version of ourselves. I think I'm done for this session. So guys, if you enjoyed this video or it's been any use to you or any inspiration whatsoever, please do hit the thumbs up, hit the like button. Also comment below. Let us know where you guys have tuned in from. It's always nice to know. And finally, if you're new to the show, remember to hit that subscribe button and the notifications button next to it, because this year I'm dedicated to making daily videos to hold you accountable to make it your best year yet. But for now, guys, ciao.